What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. This is Leveled Up Shredding episode 13 now, I believe. Anyways, your boy's looking fresher than a breath of fresh air. Just got a haircut today. Not only that, but my camera lenses, I just cleaned them out right now. I had to do a whole bunch of research because I don't know how to clean when it comes to these electronics. And so, anyways, long story short, in my last clip of my last video, I noticed that my lens needed some cleaning, some major cleaning. I'm not trying to mess up these lenses because these lenses are like 1,200 bucks, so not trying to do that. So anyways, long story short, I cleaned them. They look good. I like the way it looks. It looks really clear. Anyways, it is 9:28 p.m. and I'm gonna go back to that posing area that I went to in my last video to continue to practice my posing. Like I said, I really want to bring it at these shows, and I know my posing needs a lot of work. And in order to perfect them, or at least get better at them, maybe not perfect them. Actually, yeah, in order to perfect them, I need to keep hitting them. I need to keep seeing the way I hit them. I need to keep seeing what looks good. So gonna go do that now. It is Friday night humility hours. While people are out socializing, we are gonna go into the lab and work. All right, we're gonna grind, hyper focus, and really focus on our goal. All right, we're gonna fill up an empty room full of dream and ambition. All right, y'all, so today is Monday, May 30th. So I'm hitting a chest day today. And I'm doing a different variation on bench today, but needless to say that my bench press, or any kind of press movement throughout all of prep, has gone down significantly. It's usually always my first movement to always go down in weight when I cut is always a press movement. Bench more specifically. So on here I got 160 on the bar. I went for 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps, but I held the contracted position. I held the position at the top, the squeeze. I held it for 2 to 3 seconds for every rep. The set that you just saw there was my 4th set. I went for 13 reps, I believe, 12 reps. And like I said, I held that position up top for about 2 to 3 seconds for every single rep. Extremely challenging. As you can see, 160 is not a lot of weight, at least for me. I'm used to benching, anywhere between 225 to 235 for 10 to 12 reps when I'm in the off season, when I'm in a surplus. And my all-time bench is 315, but to go for sets of 4 at 160, of course I held at the top, which makes it even more difficult, but still my push has gotten significantly weaker. But that's all right, because at the end of the day, this movement is to continue to stress out that muscle. Let's go to the next workout. So basically, as you saw on that same set right there, same concept. Held the contracted position for about 3 seconds. Like I said, because I'm only able to do lighter weight on prep, I like to still challenge my muscle as much as possible. So again, like I said, my push movement has gotten significantly weaker, but I still challenge the hell out of my muscle, out of my chest especially, because it's a very weak point in my body, my physique. So holding that contracted position up at the top for about 2 to 3 seconds for 12 to 15 reps, 4 sets at the incline dumbbell press. That's gonna stress out of that muscle. Because we've picked up the calories back to about maintenance calories, I'm pushing the hell out of my workout still with the additional carbs, with the additional calories. I'm able to push myself a bit more. So at this maintenance level of calorie, I do not hold back on my workouts. I never do. And with this additional calories, I'm able to push myself even harder and hopefully build some additional muscle. I mean, you just never know. Building muscle naturally is a very patient process, especially when you're in this advanced state of lifting, of weight training. I've been training for 10 years, so yeah, because I'm on maintenance, I'm taking these things to the next level as much as possible, and hopefully still building muscle. So that's why I'm holding these contracted positions with lighter weight, so I can still do high reps and still work the hell out of my muscle. Yesterday was a refeed day, so today's workout's gonna be out of this world. The pump's gonna be insane, and the pump's already insane as it is. This is how my entire workout's structured today. So I did bench, I'm doing incline, I'm also gonna do a machine chest press. All of them gonna hold at the top for about 2 to 3 seconds, 12 to 15 reps, 4 sets, and then it's gonna be my chest day. 12 quality sets, and that's it. But I'm gonna show you exactly how the pump looks after. All right, so that's a wrap for the workout. It was a pretty intense workout. Entire workout's gonna be here. I also went ahead and hit triceps today, and I had added a little bit of pec deck as well. But so basically a push day today. But this is my physique about 2 weeks out from show day. So I caught a good pump, but at this point, like, the pump doesn't last very long. I feel like I still have a pretty good pump right now, but you know, being this deep into prep is just, the pump is there and then it goes away. But here's my current physique. I had a pretty wild chest day. It was really good. Like I said, the pump didn't last a whole lot, but when it was there for sure. Anyways, yeah, my battery's about to die on my camera. Overall, it was a great workout. I thought the pump would be a lot better after coming off a refeed day, but at this point, I feel like my glycogen stores are still depleted. I mean, I've been dieting for the past almost 19 weeks now, actually. Yeah, 19 weeks exactly I've been dieting for, so at this point, the pump, it comes and goes. Even though my strength has gone down for a push, doing these kind of little small little variations to your workouts, it really helps, especially when your strength goes down. When you feel like you're pushing too much light weight, kind of add a little bit of variation to it, like holding it for longer. Also the eccentrics, the negative, I always slow it down. And on the very last set, I always go to absolute failure and add partials at the end, all that good stuff. But my camera's about to die, so I gotta sign off here. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Today is now Monday, June 1st. It's the first of the month. Listen, I'm super excited because obviously we're in June. This is competition month. I got 2 shows this month. Super excited. I just received my peak week plans today. First of all, I got some sour strips that I'm about to indulge in. This is my first time trying sour strips, so I'm gonna try these here in a second, but before I get into these, I'm gonna talk to you about my check-in today with Cliff. Today I weighed in at 178.2 pounds, so slightly went up, but still looking leaner than the last week. So we actually dropped carbs by 20, so now we're at 335 carb, 250 protein, and 53 grams of fat for this week, leading up to peak week. Peak week now starts Saturday, so instead of a refeed on Saturday, we are starting peak week right off the bat. And I'll tell you right now, we are stripping the hell out of carbs away. I think I'm only having 180 grams of carbs Saturday, but I'm gonna go more into peak week in the next video during my peak week video. But this one, just know that that was my check-ins. We're looking good. I'm super excited. It's June 1st, and this is gonna be my final fun week of dieting. So like the popcorn and the wraps and all that stuff. This is my final week of dieting that way before going into peak week. Like I said, I'll go into peak week into the next video, but for now, I'm going to fit these into my macros for today, okay? I'm gonna fit these into my diet. I am 2 weeks out from the show, and for the first time, I'm gonna try sour strips. Now, so listen, I am a sucker for sour gummy candy. Like, that is my all-time favorite candy. Doesn't matter whether it's chocolate, peanut butter chocolate, I don't care. When it comes to candy, my favorite my top favorite candy will always be sour gummies. So like sour gummy worms, sour octopuses. So all the Trolley brand candies, I love, absolutely. So I've been wanting to try sour strips for the longest time. I can't wait. I mean, at the end of the day, these are still very high calorie, so this is not your typical dieting food, obviously, but I am going to fit these into my diet for today. So unfortunately, I am only able to have 2 sour strips, because like I said, I'm trying to fit this into my diet. So that's only gonna be 58 calories, 13 grams of carbs. But I am 2 weeks out from the show, so I've been dying to try these. I don't wanna wait. I finally got them in my hands. And like I said, I've been wanting to try these for a very long time. I'm only able to have 2 strips. So luckily I only have 2 flavors, so 1 strip from each bag. FML, I know I can only have 2 strips. You know what, first and foremost, I haven't had a piece of candy since January. I haven't had an actual piece of candy. So this is gonna be my first piece of candy since like January, since I started prep. So hopefully 2 strips is enough to give a full review. 2 flavors, 1 strip from each bag. It's max tuning, it's sour strips. We gotta do it, all right? 2 weeks out from the show, let's just get straight into it. And so I think the first one I'm gonna try is the blue raspberry. So, blue raspberry sour strips. I'm excited, by the way. I know you can't really tell on my face that I'm excited because I'm depleted, I'm tired, we're 2 weeks out, and prep has taken its toll on me and continues to do so, but I am excited for this. So here is 1 piece, that's it. That's the blue one. First piece of candy since January. I'm still on prep. Taste test in 3, 2, 1. First off, I just want to say I hope this is a fair verdict, only because I haven't had candy in such a long time. So to me right now, this tastes like a 15 out of 10. Out of this world. I haven't had something this sweet, sour, gummy in a very long time. So out of this world for right now. But this is really good. I mean, it's very sour throughout. And then it just punches you with a bunch of nice blueberry flavor. So that's really good. Overall, I gotta say, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for the blue raspberry sour strip. Very sour. It's like a nice consistency of sour and sweetness. I'm only able to have one piece, so that was my one piece. Now I'm gonna stash these until after prep. Goodbye. But luckily I have one more piece left to try out. So here is the rainbow sour strip. Really excited for the rainbow sour strip. So I actually let my friends try these before I tried them. So I bought a couple bags and I took them over to my friend's house. And I said, hey, you know, I got these sour strips. They're from one of my favorite YouTubers. Try them out, let me know what y'all think. I have never tried them out, by the way. I just want to know what you all think. And they all thought that this one was better than this one. They gave this one like an 8.5 out of 10. They gave this one a 10 out of 10. But they like the candy. But I am excited to try the rainbow now. So let's get into it. Last piece, and then I'm done with the candy. Rainbow sour strip. Taste test in 3, 2, 1. Oh wow. I'm telling you, this on prep amplifies it like tenfold. Can't lie. Wow, yeah. That was the last of it. It's sour. It's sweet. I love it. This gets a 9.5 out of 10. This one's definitely better than this one, but I like them. Unfortunately, that's all I can have. Gonna have to stash. Look at these things are full. I am gonna stash them away for after prep. Gonna put them somewhere I can never see them. I got 2 weeks left till showtime. Next week is peak week. 3 weeks till my final show, and then I'm back to flexible dieting, back into a little surplus, or back into kind of progressing towards a surplus. I'm gonna try to maintain my physique as much as summer as I can, but also build muscle at the same time. So kind of get back to maintenance calories, build some quality muscle, and then as the fall approaches, kind of dip back into a little bit of a surplus and really start cranking up the muscle. So this is it, y'all. This is my final week of dieting, the way I've been dieting this entire prep for the past 20 weeks almost. Or for the past 20 weeks. Next week is peak week, so the next video will be my peak week video, kind of showing y'all what I eat and kind of going over the peak week plan. So stay tuned for that one. I'm gonna end the video right here. If you liked or you learned something here today, make sure to drop a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that notification button to notify you every time I drop a new video. Thank you for sticking around to the end. I super appreciate all of you that are viewing. And I'll see you all in the next video. And until then, you already know what it is. Let's get at it.